Welcome, one and all, to Red Rook session. Number
Seven.
uh 7. All right, cool. Uh, Red Rook session 7.
This is session 7B because
Sep-
there's certain someone can't manage their recording.
wow. We're not going to
7.25.
point fingers or names here. So who would, for a inspiration, gonna dodge that joke there? Who would like to give a brief recap of what the fuck happened last session?
Well,
Are you volunteering?
kinda.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Use the space.
we escaped the ant lion place and made our way through the Devil's Pass. Continued to make our way through the Devil's Pass, but we found that we were going in circles, like something, and it appeared to be magical, was causing us to go in circles. And on the horizon, we spotted the big flying asshole, the Vrock, I think his name is the creature. And we, like, not wanting to fight him, tried to find our way into a canyon to, like, hide. And we were successful from hiding. We were successful in hiding from the rock, but we were ambushed by a bunch of imps, and the imps had one of those satyr-looking guys along with them, and we took out most of them, but a lot of them started to flee because I forget what they called him, but the Vrock was coming. And we narrowly managed to, like, hide from this thing and spend the night resting and recuperating finally. We did find that imps and, I guess, demons in general do try to consume pieces of one another as a way to gain power. So all throughout the night, we had to contend with imps attempting to disassemble the corpse of that satyr. And that's kind of all we did.
Go ahead and give yourself an inspiration. So, a couple of things. One, thanks to Zaya and her history roll, you guys were able to determine that the Devil's Pass is named such because, just like in the Calim Desert, how the membrane, the barrier between the material plane and the elemental planes is very thin, so there's usually a lot of portals opening up or fissures popping up. Elements tend to just kind of seep into the desert and kind of get absorbed into the land itself. The Devil's Pass is named such because the abyss and hell is what to seep through, and that being a plane of pure chaos and darkness, confusion, etc., causes the very land itself to start to shift, becoming more of a labyrinth, a maze even, which explained why you guys were having so much trouble navigating. It's not just you, it's anyone would have trouble out here. And Zaya understood this due to rumors and stories from her childhood, knowing that the underground passageways between the two gates is also infected with this sort of chaotic, uh, energy. Yeah, and that miners would get lost down there trying to travel between the gates.
Ooh,
And
what about their parents?
and now, as for the Vrock, which you did correctly identify as a particularly powerful demon. This one does have a title, not a name, but a title. Does anyone remember the title of it?
The Baron.
Correct. So, you guys wandered through the Devil's Pass, realized you were being pursued by the Baron, and promptly attempted to find shelter. And that is where you guys are now. Could we skip to a less Stardew Valley song? Is it okay. All right. So we are now in a set of canyons. Definitely not the Antlion canyons from before. A totally different set of canyons that just happens to look very similar. You guys have long rested over the night, and all of you regained your hit points, gained the benefits of long rest, etc.,
Still
etc.
poisoned.
Yes, you are still. So technically, it's a disease, but I don't think D&D 5th edition discerns much of a difference between the two.
Unless there's some other long-lasting effect it mentions, but I think you said that like visually I look like hell.
Yes.
But I
so
literally just suffer the poison condition until I get over it.
yeah. So you constantly have the poison condition. Let me take a look at it again. You sport festering boils. You are coughing up flies. You are shedding rotting skin. And every 24 hours that elapses, you must remake the save. On a successful save, the disease ends. On a failed save, your maximum hit points are reduced by 1d8.
Woof.
We never rolled that initial 1d8. So if you could go ahead and
Now that's temporary, right?
until the disease is cured, yes.
Welcome back to fucking like level 3 again.
If the target dies, the target dies if its hit point maximum is reduced to 0. Who knew?
You said 1d. Fuck.
Oof. All right, starting off strong. Feel free to note somewhere on your.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna change my actual HP down by 7.
That's fine. All right. Very cool. So, at that happened at. You know what? Let me.
I know. I watched the video recently. It happened around 4:30 in the afternoon.
Woof. So you've got some time before you can roll that again. So it is 4 in the AM. So you got about 12 hours before you got to roll that again. It's dark. You're all kind of huddled up together underneath this passageway. This little, and you're all awake now.
Hooray!
I forget.
Still can't see because I don't have dark vision.
Correct. It's dark.
I forget. Did we? I remember. I don't remember if we had said that traveling in the dark was probably a bad idea, or if that
Traveling
would
in the
probably
dark is
help.
going to take some more time
But
because not all of you have dark
the
vision.
different was last time was that we're going into dark. This is it's starting dark, but it'll eventually get lighter.
Okay. But wasn't there a problem with like if we were to create a torch or some type of light that the Baron could come like
So
see
the Baron
that?
noticed the smoke from your campfire.
Okay.
Torchlight, you could probably get away with that.
Hmm.
Also, we were half
Said
dead.
the guy who controls whether the rock comes and gets us or not. Yeah, go ahead, turn on some lights, see what happens.
Do it, yeah.
I try and find the light switch for the Antlion Canyon.
Becomes Las Vegas. Oh god.
Well, I can't see, so I'm just gonna.
Same.
Light up.
Yeah, let me see. I thought
I'm not that
maybe.
dumb.
Mm.
Do I have? Let me
What
look if
modicum
I...
of dumb are you then?
I do not.
I mean, my alarm spell's still working.
That's true.
Let's see. What do I have in my inventory? I suppose I could give myself dark vision. But I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna wait for the sun to rise.
So you guys are gonna wait?
Yeah, we'll wait a
seems
little
like I'll be
bit.
waiting it out, considering I think half of us don't have dark vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we can
Then-
like
But
we can
we'll at
repack
least
up
be on
everything.
alert.
Okay.
Yeah, like taking
I'll-
time to repack up everything and stuff like
I
that
mean,
will
wait,
probably take some time.
We
off
had
here.
gone through the long rest, which means
Correct.
8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to waste this. I don't want to waste a spell slot on dark vision.
Okay, then turn on a
Then-
torch.
No.
Then we wait.
All right.
All right, then I'm gonna hold Scrox's hand and we're gonna go.
Aw.
Aw.
What about the amalgamation? You gonna hold all their hands?
Every one of them, all at once.
That's what
Someone's gonna
ropes are
need to
for.
hold my hand too.
They have ropes. They have like leashes.
Are
or-
we going to tie each other to ropes and then tie us to the two people who can
That's
see
up
in
to
the
you.
dark?
That's
I
all we
mean,
do.
I
have
could
them
ride
fall
a
off the cliff
camel
and pull us
and
with
they
it.
can pull the camels, and then I'd be riding on the camel, so you wouldn't have to guide me.
No, camels do not have dark vision. Let me be very clear on that.
Mm-hmm.
Are the camels asleep?
Yeah, I would imagine. I would imagine the camels probably sleep during the dark.
During
No,
the
they're
dark.
nocturnal camels.
Vampire camels.
All right, well, nap time. I'm gonna wait till 6 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna press select and go to 2 hours and hit X to accept.
Then, is anyone keeping watch during this? I'm assuming the
keep
people that have
watch.
dark vision.
Hey, dark vision people.
All right.
I'm
Dark
keeping
vision
watch,
people.
and while I'm doing that, I'd also like to draw my cards for the day.
Sure. Okay. What a wonderful idea.
It's a great
Dark
idea.
vision people and
So here
robot.
is the card of searing bright light. It gives off the light of a dying sun.
Here's the card of
wonderful.
portable sun.
Hmm. The
It
power of the
creates
sun.
it creates a solar
Nepal.
flare at your location. No.
Oof.
So let's see. Cards. What a great idea.
You didn't
So-
have any prepared, did you?
No, of course I have it prepared. So the first card you draw, you can feel that it has quite a bit of weight to it, and it has kind of a gold filigree around it.
The 12 of lead bombs.
And you pull it out and reveal it, and of course you have dark vision, but
Looks gray to you.
there's a bit of a glow to it. It's not obnoxious, but there is kind of this royal purple glow and a red deep tone to it. And you draw the Emperor.
Oh no.
And there's tiny trumpets blaring.
Ah.
Only you can hear it, of course.
Right.
And you know this card to be one of the major arcana, and it is a card of sovereignty, of power, of domain.
Oh no.
It denotes that there is someone or something that is in control, that is claiming a location or a thing. It's a sovereign of ownership.
Perhaps a
of
rock.
the land, and yeah, that's pretty decent interpretation. So here's the card.
Put some clothes on.
The Emperor has no clothes.
He also has no fucking groove.
That's a different adventure.
Look how happy that ram is.
He's a real happy
He's
ram.
just happy to be here.
He's a very good boy. King and
All right.
queen? No.
If
Did he
you
draw
note,
it
the
right
the
side-
landing page now contains the Emperor
Did he
card.
draw it right side up or upside down?
This is right side up, so it does denote control, sovereignty, domain. But the thing about Major Arcana, it doesn't denote it on whether it's about you or someone else. So,
It's about art and his royal.
of course. So you draw that card, and there's a bit of fanfare, some sparks. It's kind of it takes kind of a precedence of its own,
And
and
there was much rejoicing.
lays itself down back into the deck.
It lays itself back down. It's like
Yeah, it's in control.
it's like the carpet from Aladdin.
Yeah, it's not going to wait for you to touch it. Ew.
Ew, gross.
That
Alright.
ram is obviously happy to have you touch
He's
it.
a real happy lamb. So you've drawn one card.
Indeed.
Do you
Dare
wish
you
to draw the other two?
another?
I do.
Very well. You pull the Four of Swords.
Mm.
It is inverted.
Mm.
So normally, the Four of Swords would denote rest, peace, safety. Inverted, it denotes dread. It
What
denotes
about me?
it denotes paranoia, the antithesis of safety, if you will. Caution is what this card seems to scream at you.
I really wish it screamed at him.
Telepathically, it screams at you. And you feel there's kind of a weight on your shoulders, and you're looking around and you see eyes in the night, but you realize that's just part of the card.
Hey guys, in Raleigh drew a howler.
No.
A howler?
Ron Weasley! How dare you steal that card?
I should really just do that as one of the cards. It's literally just like, how dare you steal that car?
It's just Li Ming. You dare!
You dare! Okay. Do you draw the third and final card of
I
the day?
do.
Well, he's fucked us already. Let's finish
Alright.
it out.
So you draw the Seven of Cups.
Oh God, I don't like that one.
The Seven of Cups denotes wishful thinking. It denotes drive and dreams. It denotes
This
desires.
card looks like Reaganomics.
There is a lot of trickle down in this card, but there's also rainbows, so I mean, take what you will from that. And you feel in your gut that this card is stating that it's begging for you to make a wish, to dream big, to go reach for something, no matter how unattainable it is.
Mm.
That card, and it melts away.
And Raleigh meditates on going first in the initiative order.
I should really make it so that just like, in order to regain your spells for the day, you draw the cards. That way, you'll
Oh.
never forget to draw the cards.
There you go.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with the third draw, you regain all your spells. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And you regain your feather beard.
I never.
That
lost
never
it.
left. It's doubled in size.
You are
Mhm.
ugly.
She
fucking-
hasn't sneezed yet? Or
Has not
whatever. it was?
sneezed yet.
Tom
Yeah.
won't allow me to sneeze until we meet someone who I have to social with.
You never know. Maybe it'll be a harpy, and they'll be like impressed by your
Oh
feather
God!
beard.
Don't sexually seduce the harpy.
It's time.
They mate for life.
Well, I guess we're getting a harpy NPC.
Yeah. We've
Or that
gained an
harpy is
ally.
getting it. Or that harpy's getting an Raleigh NPC.
I mean,
Alright.
Welcome to the harem.
The obvious option of just kill the harpy. End of life.
But they made for life. That means we'll have to kill him Raleigh too.
Ooh, shit. All right. So you guys wait for
2 hours.
the designated 2 hours, and the sun's starting to peek over, but you're in between two canyons,
Bastard.
or you're in between two mountains, one to the east and one to the west. So the sun coming out, I mean, there is kind of some more light in that, like, the sky is lit up, but you're still in in the shadows of all these canyons and mountains.
This seems like a perfect time to move.
Yep.
No. You have darkness on your side while still being able to kind of see.
So can we go to the do we go to the overland map now, or
Absolutely.
Did we come from
anyone
the-
can move it to the overland map whenever they want,
Let's
but
Ikazo.
I'll move you guys to it. So, you guys have decided to take the east pass.
West?
Sorry, west pass.
Yeah, I thought you meant Weast.
West. The West pass.
Sorth?
I'm assuming you guys are going to want to head south.
Correct.
Okay.
Good
A
guess.
wise decision, sire. May I get a survival check from the poison disadvantage ranger? Or
poison-
unless someone else
I can do
over.
it.
Poison only affects attacking. It doesn't affect my other stats.
Does? Really?
Oh,
Let me look up poison real quick.
Could have sworn it was only for
5e.
battle.
Poisoned.
Poison.
Conditioned. Blah 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 blah. Poisoned. A poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, I was wrong.
Woof.
fuck you.
Ooh, that's rough.
Can I like aid him so that he just does a normal roll instead of disadvantage?
I'll allow that. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I like roll in Arcana to try and sort our way through the
Oh,
magic
quick
here?
question. Actually, to Dixie,
Hmm?
your character, you have lay on hands.
I do.
You are a
What's one of the-
historian.
You know, what's one of the what's one of the things you can do with lay on hands?
I thought lay on hands was just a HP pool. But let me
Pathfinder's
just
the one
look
that
at
lets you do all
the.
kind of wacky shit with a lay on
No, I
hands.
thought lay on hands has other things you can use.
Just a second here. I'm reading it. Healing wounds. You can heal with fire.
But Mike,
Hmm.
I'll allow a knowledge arcana check.
Oh.
Arcana or history?
Arcana.
I'm Tom. I'm going to use lay on hands on Naswada.
Okay.
I'm
you
gonna
just
take 5
look-
of my points for lay on hands,
Mhm.
and I can cure the target of one disease or neutralize a poison affecting it.
Really?
You can
wow.
cure multiple diseases and neutralize multiple poisons with a single use of lay on hands, expending hit points
Separately for
Separately
each
for
one.
each
So
one.
how many things are there? Is it just one, or is
just
it
one.
Technically,
multiple?
disease. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
disease.
so I will use 5 points of my lay on hands to heal him, so he doesn't have
Okay.
to roll with disadvantage, and that's technically my health because
And that
I'm
just
healing
straight
him
up
with that.
cures him. It doesn't make him like roll again
Nope.
or.
Nope, it says I
Cure.
cured him.
You should
So-
curse him next time.
Mm,
No, please
you
no.
are so wise. I shall take that into consideration.
Do I have something for curse?
No, I don't think you do.
Okay.
But Tom,
Mhm.
the last session you were saying I was rolling with advantage due to being desert terrain.
Mhm.
Does it still apply?
Are we desert or mountain?
I would say technically, unless you're going down the middle of the desert Devil's Pass,
Yeah.
you're more in a mountainous area.
Well, doesn't matter.
Roll the 23. We're good.
All right. So you're making your way through the west side
Thank
of
you,
the desert
Thank you,
pass.
Dixie.
Let me add the appropriate amount of hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8. It's 2 p.m. You guys make your way down. And as you are making your way through, the passageway is leaning. It's kind of funneling into what looks like a cave, or at the very least, the various canyons and crevasses lead to an area that has a roof, a natural roof to it. You also note as you're approaching this area the increased occurrences of some strange thorny outcroppings. This does appear to be the only way to head south, unless you want to double back and find a different path.
Thorny outcroppings, are they organic?
Organic, yes.
Hmm.
They appear to be plants.
Can
Do
I?
you continue this way, or do you go back to find
Can
another
I
route?
make a nature check to see?
Yeah.
Likewise. Never mind.
So this seems to be some sort of thorny, rough, sturdy desert shrub that appears to have been engorged and enlarged through the magic of this place. These thorns that you see that are kind of sprouting everywhere, they, for the most part, just seem like benign. You're looking at them, they're not animate in any way. They do just appear to be a regular desert thorny plant, like a cactus, but enlarged.
Okay. So they've just grown to a normal size.
Yep. Must be an effect of the environment in this area.
I relay this to the group and just adding, I don't believe there'll be an issue while we travel. Just don't touch them in case there's other things.
Do you continue to head down this pass?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
You can make your way through the thorny pass.
Did you install a new module?
Yes.
Because Dice So Nice is broken.
No. Maybe. I might have. It's been a while. And it's not letting me play the transition. God damn.
And the entire thing is locked for me.
Oh, yep. I can't do anything. It just locked up.
Rip.
I'm gonna refresh.
Nope, Dice So Nice is broken.
Well, shit. I suggest everyone refresh.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try this again once we have everyone. The full goddamn it. There we go. All right, I'm going to try the transition again.
Nope.
Damn. Yep, I think that just broke it again. All right, we're not going to do the transition. Everyone refresh one last time. My apologies.
I didn't run any updates.
It could just be that the transition module is out of date or something. I'll simply read the transition text then. Strange, thorny outcroppings began to punctuate the scenery around you, piercing through the sands and cliffs like sewing needles working through a patchwork cloak. The presence of these thorny protrusions begin to warp the terrain more and more until you finally come across a series of crevasses seemingly torn from the earth itself. A dim glow shimmers somewhere in the tangle of thorns. You have entered into the cave. Do you guys want to get any light sources sorted out?
Well, how bright is that glow that you were talking about? And is it small? Is it a small centered thing? Like is it like a glowing object? Or is it like
It's pretty
glow?
small.
Can I inspect the glow?
Like it's like if you saw something glowing in the dark, like a glow in the dark sticker in the distance. It's not giving off like a lot of light. It's just visible in the darkness.
Yeah.
I will light a torch.
Okay.
Can I inspect the glow, or is it something very far away
It's
and we still have to
a
walk
fair
to
distance
it?
away.
Okay. I didn't know if it was something close
Yeah.
to
Like,
us.
is there a map we're supposed to be on?
Yes, I'm just sorting out the lighting before we go there.
Okay.
I'll also light a torch.
Previously, I had two people are having torches. Okay.
Yep.
I had it set to Dreadhawk having the torch, so I just gotta change that.
Torch.
The Dread
GM
torch.
question for you. If I light a torch, does it get used, or is it?
A
it's
torch
gone?
gets used when you light it.
Okay.
They're like a dime a dozen, so I'll be pretty strict with that.
Okay.
So are you putting away your shield then?
For right now, I have my weapon holstered.
Okay. Oh god, that's a sunburst. Hold on.
If theoretically we get into a fight, my plan is to
Just drop the torch.
Yeah, drop the torch and then pick up my weapon. That's the thing. Or if the ground is kind of soft, I don't know how soft it is, but if it's something that I could stick the torch in the ground, I would plan on doing that. But that depends on you on how hard or soft the ground is.
Pretty hard.
Okay, then I would just drop it at that point, but not right now.
The first thing I do is cast Mage Armor on myself.
Good choice.
Groovy. Do you guys see the glow to the south?
You might want to reset the Fog of War because I see.
Oh, it shows a lot.
I see the glow and a lot of the
Terrain.
canyon.
Yeah,
I see what the glow is from here too.
Everyone just forget you saw that.
Reset the FOW.
Yeah, I'm looking for the button.
Oh, I have control. Hold on.
Stop moving that. Oh, we have control of this guy.
Yeah.
This is why we can see. We have control of him.
What?
That guy.
Oh, I made a oopsie. Okay, hold on. I know what it is.
Good job, Doctor.
In order for you guys to loot it, I made it so that you guys have control over it. Hold on. I'm gonna fix that real quick.
Take our control away until it's ready to die.
Yeah.
This is what I'm seeing, and I can't click on it. Like nothing responds to clicks.
Refresh your page. The transition module is broken.
You guys shouldn't have control over this at all. Hold on.
I have control over both.
That really shouldn't be the case. Huh.
And yet here we are.
Stop touching it.
I was moving him back.
Okay, well, it's showing that it's a default NPC sheet and that no one should have control over it, so I don't know what's going on.
Whatever, keep moving.
Just don't touch it.
Okay.
I mean, I could update all the modules really quick and see if that fixes it.
Fix the modules after the session.
Yeah.
It's not ruining it. It doesn't tell us much, even if we can see it.
We can choose to not metagame, and everything will be fine.
So, here's how I'll solve this. Someone roll a perception check.
Okay.
Anyone.
Yep.
Anyone can do it. Everyone.
Wow,
a 22. Real good. You notice that the glow kind of illuminates a skeleton. And you see that the glow is coming from the tip of a trident that the skeleton is firmly holding in its grasp. The skeleton itself is entangled in some sort of thorny growth. It looks like it's holding the trident in one hand, and it's trying to grip the other skeleton that is falling down, and they are locked forever in embrace of trying to save the other skeleton from falling.
Oh, that's cute.
Huh. Alright, guys. There seems to be a skeleton up ahead holding another skeleton
I don't
Do
judge.
from
we
falling.
go towards the creepy skeleton, or do? Hmm?
No, they don't seem to be moving. Just
Are they boning?
Ah,
Get out.
So,
How dare you?
yeah, the glow's coming from a trident that it's holding.
glowing trident. Well, let's proceed with caution, but I don't think anything is amiss at the moment.
Do we? Does anybody here necessarily need a trident? Otherwise, I don't understand why we would want to go towards it.
Way out through the cave.
Oh, we can get through out through the gate theoretically without actually going towards them if we thought that that was a trap. There is a path I see. Or wait, do I see that? I don't think I
Not
see
yet.
that.
We don't
Like,
see.
guys,
We
you
just see a
shouldn't
glow
see
over in
that
this
shit
direction.
down
We
Yeah,
don't
sorry.
see
No,
nothing.
I forgot that. Yeah. So I just say
It's not a
we
glow.
can maybe figure out something,
I
but
wonder if
let's just keep on going forward and we'll see what we do.
did you install Free Loot Tavern?
They install what?
Never mind.
Hold on, I'm changing the vision of the tokens so that they can't see, and maybe that'll make it so that when I reset, you guys can't see shit.
Whoop. Whoop.
There!
Ah,
Hey! There you go.
now it's much darker.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
yeah, we have no idea about the map. All right.
But we
Everyone-
do see these vines right here, correct? My first thing is how are we getting the camels across these?
Well, wait. There's more over this way. Let's see if there's an actual stone path across.
Okay. Tom, do we have to all carry our own camel over, or?
I mean, you tell me what you're doing with the camels.
Well, I
Oh,
would
dear.
assume we're at least keeping them near us instead of all back over there.
Yeah, they're coming with us forward.
Okay.
I have my camels. This is not good.
Yeah, this is not good.
I'm going to puzzle until my puzzler is sore.
Okay, Tom.
Yeah.
How wide, these look?
They look wide enough to walk over, but I mean, it's also it's
They're
like
also
walking
prickly, right?
across a log on across a river. Like,
So these camels,
That'd be a
there's no
little
way these
tricky.
camels can get across this.
And Riley has a flashback to a previous life.
the camels might take some convincing to get over.
Tom, the question is, can they possibly get over?
They could if they're really careful or well guided
Is there any way
or
that
yeeted.
do any of you have the ability to maybe bunch the three over on the left hand side paths together to make a thicker bridge? I don't know what spells you guys have or what capabilities you guys have, but I figure I'd ask. If there's a way to do that, that'd be easier.
I left the make bridge scroll at home.
Ah.
All right, so Tom, just
Mhm.
clear my head.
Yeah.
Our options at the moment. Okay, so I understand what we're doing forward, but we would have to backtrack a lot.
You would have
If
to
we-
backtrack at least 2 hex or like 1 hex, go over a hex, and then come back. So it would take about another night.
Zaya, how strong are you?
I'm pretty strong. Why?
Can you lift that camel?
Sir,
Can
you
I lift the
aware-
camel?
are you aware that one of the camels is carrying 404 pounds?
So you know what? We're gonna pull up the. What's your strength at?
Let me check. We did actually make a canon that I can pick up the 400-pound
Well, you are a
cage.
Goliath. What
Yeah. My strength is at 16 right now.
and don't Goliaths have some sort of racial feat?
We have Stone's Endurance, but I don't think that's what you're thinking of. Let
I
me
thought there
check.
was something that makes it so that their like carrying capacity is like doubled
So
because
wait,
strong.
let me check. Here. Resistical,
Is-
powerful build.
Features.
Oh, here it is. Oh, go ahead.
is this root? Does it go into the ground, or does it come out and it's like just that's the end right there?
Looks like it goes into the ground.
Tom, I
Mhm.
count as one size larger when determining my carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift.
One size
She's
larger.
large.
So there must be some way of calculating with size plus
Yeah.
strength.
Now we get to do the math portion of D&D. So your carrying capacity is your strength multiplied by 15. But your push, lift, or drag is 30 times your strength score.
So it has nothing to do with size, anyways. So why would
No,
I
no,
So
have?
that's
there is a
large
size
size.
thing. There is a size thing.
Okay.
I had to find it.
Okay.
Size
But
matters.
for normal size, for medium size, it's 30 times your strength.
Mm-hmm. So we
your
just had to find the
strength is
large.
16, so you could lift 480 pounds.
But that's at normal size. What
I
would
know,
it
I'm
be?
looking for
Okay.
size, strength, capacity,
Just doubles.
5e. Oh, it's times 2.
Yeah.
So large is
so-
multiplied by 2. So you could
960.
yeah.
You could carry all the camels across.
Yeah, I can easily carry all the camels across. I might have to.
You'd probably
drag
have to do one at a time.
Yeah, it would
Well,
be one at a time.
It's not a can you lift it? It's like trying to hold 2 of them at the same time.
Wait,
Like
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no.
I could hold. Yeah, my arm span is not wide enough to
Yeah.
carry 2 camels at once.
So you could
But I could
carry 'em
probably
one at a
carry the one with the cage all by itself, no problem, with 960.
Yeah,
So
you could lift each of them across each threshold.
yeah.
So, how hard are these roots? Can I take out my dagger and like poke and prod at these?
Sure.
I want to see how easy they are to cut.
So, pretty tough. You'd have to do some sawing. When you do so, you saw for like good 30 seconds with your dagger, and you see that you've managed to put an inch-long cut into it.
Yeah, and this thing is like the size of my head.
Oh, it's
This
much
is-
thicker than that.
Yeah, basically we're thinking of a fallen tree log. That's sort
Yeah,
of.
it's like trying to cut through a log.
So I'm going to I'm going to motion to the group and kind of like, you know, we cut these, lay them across.
That's a good idea. I aid with cutting
Do we
some of
have
the
any
roots over
large
here.
cutting objects?
I put my dagger away. I'm not.
You have a warhammer.
Yeah,
None
I
of
don't
us
have
have-
anything to cut.
You didn't take a great axe?
No, I took a warhammer.
Yeah, that's the thing. None of us have any sharp objects.
They're in blender mode.
I have an idea. I don't know how effective it'll be. I am carrying 6 vials of acid.
Yeah?
We could try. I would say try one.
Yeah, try one and just drizzle some like in a line.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I'll put a vial towards this test.
You take the vial of acid, and it takes maybe a minute, but it completely. So I'm assuming you kind of like pour it in a line across.
Yeah.
It takes about a minute, but it does manage to eventually eat away through the entire like 2-foot wide, thick, the 2-foot diameter vine.
So
gravity pulling it down so it's not spreading too much to the sides.
Perfect. All
The
right.
acid, that is.
Can we do the other side?
Yeah, can we say that
That
he
would
like
cost a
drizzled
second
some?
acid vial.
Oh, so we can't say that he just drizzled a line and he still has half of a vial left.
I'd say it would take a whole acid vial to cut
Oh,
through this
okay.
thing. It's 2-foot diameter worth of.
True. Yep.
I will use another again. I make these for free.
Mhm.
I will,
Oh, did you do it for today yet?
I do it at night
Oh, okay.
because it uses one of my magical infusions for the day, so I like to
Okay.
save it in case there's an intense combat that I want to like get higher to spell attack rolls or something on. And then if I haven't used it by the end of the day, then I'm like, well, alchemy jug it is.
Yeah. In that case, once that one's cut, as long as I'm in no danger of the acid, like make sure that the acid's not there. I'm gonna pick up the one that's already been cut and move it to
So
help make the bridge.
So I'm gonna stop her
Oh,
before she picks up the giant spiny thing and use the dagger to cut off the spines.
oh yeah.
I
Thank you.
will assist with that.
And once it's clean, we will motion to kind of where Raleigh is, and I will take out my rope, and I will be the brave one to lash the 2 vines that are in the rock and the one we cut together.
Okay. So am I able to just pick this one up and bring it over, or is it kind of a? Do
You're
I have
able
to
to
make
pick
a
it up.
roll?
You can pick up 900 pounds.
Yeah,
I
I'd
can
say
pick
you
up
could
96,
drag
yeah,
it
but
there at the very least.
yeah, I wasn't sure how heavy or dense these things were, so that's why I asked.
It'd be like carrying I'd say that's about 10 feet, like a 10-foot log.
Carrying a
Okay.
Log.
It's pretty heavy,
Cool.
but you
So
are
we
able
bring it
to
over.
haul it over. And with some effort, yeah, you guys could construct a rudimentary bridge.
To at least have a better support going across this section.
And it's looking like we might need to do that a couple more times.
Well, here's the thing.
Is it possible to like all of us cross to this first one, take the thing off, bring it over to the next one, so we don't have to keep on
because
cutting?
you have to do that for the camels are the issue. There's not enough space over here.
There's not enough space for all. Okay, yeah. We can't just make it a amalgamation to make it easier. No,
I'm gonna cross over.
Just cho'Gall one on your shoulder.
I mean, that's the plan, honestly.
Question: Is this? This is what, a 5-foot gap?
So yeah.
She could make it across this with the camels relatively easily. I am not worried about. If we get the camels to here, then we make another bridge attachment on this. Then I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
This rock seems like a good staging area for camels.
So I'm gonna say this one's thick enough. Now, mine, there's still big old thorns on a lot of these.
We'll cut them off.
Okay.
We'll have.
I think that's part of the bridge making processes.
Yeah,
where we have one and we can cut the rest of them off.
Who can is to just kind of clear them out a bit.
Those of us who have daggers.
Have daggers and are relatively flexible. And I will say, I will while trying to do all this, have myself tied off to something so in case I fall, I'm getting caught by the ledge.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Is anyone else securing themselves in such a way?
I think I'm gonna do one of the, like the thing when you're doing rock climbing where you clip yourself to something as you go up part of it, and then you unclip and then reclip so that you can. That's kind of what I want to do.
I am excessively aware of how that works, having worked
at
a.
I hate to break it to you, but we do not have carabiners.
You do not have carabiners, unfortunately.
No, but we have rope and we can untie and retie.
Yeah.
Because we're going from one platform to another, so by the time we get to the other platform,
it just takes some time.
Yeah.
I'm wishing I was playing a SWAT
Oh.
Because I'm having an image in my head of using the catapult spell to launch a piton with a rope on it across the gap so that it launches into something and then swinging across.
That would be pretty dope.
It would, but I don't think that's a very art thing to do, nor is that a very 12 dex thing to do.
I mean, you can.
It is a very 6 wisdom thing to do.
You could develop your character in that
Art got
direction.
very
All right, guys.
Anywho,
All right,
We're in roleplay.
Is there? You're right. Sorry.
Oh,
But is
sorry.
there a role that you want us to do for any of this?
So okay, yeah. Let's rewind a smidge. I feel like you guys got a lot done without
rolling
having to roll.
for anything.
without having to.
We're just like, yeah, we just magically all do all this and we're done. No rolls
Mhm.
necessary.
Were we successful?
I'll say, what would be a reasonable role for? There isn't exactly a carpentry skill.
Sleight of hand.
No.
Isn't there a crafting?
Yeah, that's what I don't think there is a crafting
honest,
skill.
there's
in
There are
this.
tool proficiencies, but I don't know
Does
if we
anyone
have any
have
tools.
any tool proficiency?
Probably. Let me. In fact, I'm almost certain. Let me check.
Unless I can use a dice set or thieves' tools.
Tool proficiencies is on the right-hand side of the attributes page.
I
On
think
the
this would
far
count
bottom.
as survival. We're using natural
You know what?
materials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
survival.
So here's what I'll do.
Thieves, tinkers, calligraphers, smiths.
Anyway,
I'm gonna say everyone make a survival check.
Come on, baby.
And
Do I make survival? Because most of my stuff is carrying heavy objects and
You
camels.
make a
Do I
strength
do
check.
like athletics or
I want a
strength or
strength check
athletics?
from you.
Bye,
Okay.
and Raleigh.
Well, I'll see you all in hell.
Well, no, you guys are managing. Zaya's the one that's working.
I fall and all of my clothes now flutter in the air as if I'm falling.
You,
Oh my
Hey, we're
God.
not playing that one.
start
You're
to-
not in a dreamland.
You
Oh, right.
start to fall. You start to fall, but your beard gives you slow fall.
No, you want to know what the 3 on the survival is? The fact that you don't tie yourself down to anything, because that's what you declared.
The fact that you don't
Yes.
fucking help either.
Yeah, and Raleigh is entranced by that glow in the distance.
Fucking weirdo.
She's almost kind of drawn to it.
Okay, so
Everyone else is working, and Raleigh's just slowly making her way to the glow.
Okay, so how many rolls do we have to roll to get the camels over to this?
So I'm gonna say, as long as you guys set up the bridge, getting the camels over is fine.
Okay, cool.
okay.
The real struggle is just making the bridge, and you guys did succeed in making this initial bridge. So you guys
Is
are
a
at the
14 adequate enough for my roll, or do I?
stage- Yes.
Was that
yes,
okay?
Absolutely.
I
You
think
made it
this
to
is
the
a terrible
stage.
idea.
I like terrible ideas. Let's hear it.
Okay,
on.
so I am possessed of a bag of holding and rope. What if we tie rope around the bag of holding, and then anybody we're uncertain about getting across the gap gets in the bag of holding, and then
I think we figured out why we can't do that.
I think you can absolutely pyramid your way
Creatures
over.
can survive like 10 minutes in a bag
Yeah.
of holding. We
Oh, we
technically
can.
could
Yeah.
we technically could put each camel in the bag of holding.
No, remember the opening. The opening is only so large.
You're
Yeah.
telling me you can't fit a camel into a bag?
I'm afraid you cannot get a camel through the eye of a needle.
Are you? You're just not trying hard enough. Just break their legs and have the paladin heal them when they come out.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll love that.
They're like they can get their head through.
Oh my god. So in Raleigh, holy shit, you got real close.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Can you roll perception?
I absolutely can roll perception.
Can I roll Arcana?
Sure.
Like what the hell is going on? Yay! Something greater than a 12. You blind motherfucker.
Well, it is dark.
It is dark.
Dark vision. You can see in full color because you're in dim
Nah.
light.
It's dark.
I mean, you are pretty close. It is dark vision, so you see the trident.
What'd you do? Step on a thorn?
Dreadhawk, you note that this trident. You're making an educated guess here. Most weapons do not glow on their own, especially weapons that are left clearly on someone who's been dead for some time if they've become a skeleton at this point.
Don't touch it.
So you surmise that this isn't just some weapon that has a glowy spell that had a glowy spell cast on it that would have faded long ago. This weapon is likely magical.
This weapon is magical.
And in Raleigh, you are actually close enough to note that there are vines and flowers that have all kind of entwined their way through the two skeletons.
Do they come through the trident?
The vines with flowers kind of interweave their way through and interlock in between the two of them.
Don't touch it.
Zaya, get the camels across.
And
What?
judging by the oh wow, you're really close now. Judging by the clothes, you could tell that the holding the trident appears to have some cracked scale armor. It looks like the vines had penetrated through it,
We didn't penetrate their armor.
and like an old noble helmet, and the other one is wearing what used to be very nice silk robes and a pendant denoting that they are of noble descent.
Can I roll a
in-
history check to see if I recognize the garb?
You'd have to get
as anything?
closer.
You
Okay.
can't. You can't see that.
I can, with the circle here, it looks like I can, but
No,
maybe not.
That's dim light.
Oh, that's dim
Yeah.
light though. I have to go a little bit closer. Okay. Well,
But you need to get the camels across.
yeah, I need
They
to get the camels
also,
across anyways.
The skeleton on the left appears to have what looks like a glass dagger, a vial of some red liquid, a
Cool.
fairly well kept and sturdy looking book that sounds like it is humming faintly,
Oh, you bastard.
and a sack labeled DD.
Does the loot ninja convey
In
any
Raleigh,
of this?
do you see anything
I
good
don't know.
over there?
Does in Raleigh convey any of this?
What do you see other than the glowing trident, which you should not touch?
Are you actually asking me that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're actually asking.
I convey everything that I see.
All of us are sitting here on this rock watching you approach this obviously glowing item with reckless abandon.
All right, got it. I have an idea.
Why don't we
So
get
that
all the
looks
camels
interesting.
across, and then I want to take these things.
Okay, let's get the camels across.
Alright.
Okay.
What do
You
we-
will need to set up this wide enough and sturdy enough for the camels, so
Okay.
you will need to
Zaya,
Seven.
go back, grab.
go
We,
fetch.
we, we
Grab
go
the other-
back. We
Fetch.
get this. We get the segment that we made it back, and we transport it over here.
Okay.
I will need strength and survival.
From me?
Survival
Both of them?
DC
Okay.
15, strength DC 12.
From who?
From
Strength
me.
from Zaya, survival from all the managers.
Well, I dropped my half, but
Alright, good enough.
luckily Miss Wada grabbed it. Yay!
And then we clear to this side.
What about this side? What about here?
Roll so as you guys are clearing this particular vine of thorns,
Mm-hmm.
roll who's clearing it?
I am.
You are? Ooh, good.
Then I'll
You have the
back-
highest perception.
Then I'll back up.
Your passive perception catches that as you're carving off the thorns on this one,
They're bleeding.
yes, there is some sap that's pouring out of it,
Oh no.
and the vine itself seems to twitch in kind of a annoyance, like kind of shrugging off.
Uh-oh.
What do? You just like carved off the thorn, the first thorn.
Put a band-aid on it.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
So it twitched in response, and it's set. And it's, I
Some
do a
sap
se-
is now coming out.
I
Sap
do a
wasn't coming
s-
out of the other ones that you guys have carved.
I do another one.
Ooh.
Okay. Are you being careful with this
Yes,
one?
I'm being
or-
careful.
Can I?
I will need
Can I-
either a sleight of hand or medicine check from you.
Can I aid him?
Yes. I would need a sleight of hand or medicine check from both in order to aid. Damn, boy! Alright, a 20. That's good enough for me. So here's what happens. You're carving slowly, kind of just like chipping away like an X-Acto knife.
We're carving
And
him.
just surgically removing this. And every time you go just saw a little bit too much, you feel that it kind of like it
Agitated?
it gets a little agitated, but you're able to just kind of slowly like chip away at different sections of it until you are able to pry the thorn out. And there's this kind of this tense stillness, and a little bit of sap starts to pour out. There is one more thorn on a particular vine.
Okay, can I make a nature check?
Absolutely.
I know I've made it before, but something's different at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing fairly well.
Fuck.
With a 17, you do notice that something is different. The vines that you had carved out earlier, further north, those were all drier. There wasn't liquid running through them. They might have been dead wood, essentially. This seems to be living. And furthermore, most plants that you carve out in the wilderness don't move at all.
Oh no, that part I picked up on. That
The
wasn't.
fact that it kind of shrugged off what you did means that whatever you're carving through now is...
Okay, so the other spike's like over in here, right?
Yep.
So I will get over. Like, give me a moment.
Step
Before he
over.
cuts this last one, can I take a look around the other vines around this area and see if I see
Certainly.
any of them moving?
I do relate the fact of I think some of these are a bit more alive than
Yeah.
normal
So
plants.
can I make a perception check to see if I see any of the other ones moving?
Roll perception or nature check, anyone.
Okay.
Damn it.
Whoa. Yep.
Wow.
So you note that there is a noticeable difference. There's a more fullness to the color. It's more of a deep, darker green than the drier kind of dusty green of the ones above.
Do they get fuller in this direction?
So you're noting that I'm going to put... Oh yeah, the sap is
Oh.
it's coming out of it.
Oh dear. Disconcerting.
Oops.
Almost want to go back and hack off a dry one.
I mean, we can probably get one more dry one and bring it over
Well,
here.
here's the thing. Tom, from this, what can I glean of how many of these things would I need to take off for us to, like, bare minimum, do I need to take off for us to get across?
So to get across, so you just need one more on this. Hold on this one, and then to get across the next path, you are gonna have to move the log, or get a second log, because there aren't gonna be enough you're not enough space for all the camels you're currently standing on, and it looks like there's 3 more thorns on this one.
Okay. So here's my idea.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell them, try to get...
Let me see if I can get a different color for the thorns.
You can make
Yeah,
the
you
thorns
click-
red so they stand out
Damn it.
more, maybe?
Yeah, so Tom, you click on the stroke and then you click the gear to change the color.
Won't save the... Oh, configure default. There we go. Thorn, 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 thorn. These are the thorns that you had to deal with.
Okay, I'll work on that. I will tell them to start working on just getting another another vine to use as
Okay.
whatever.
I'll go with Dreadhawk to do that. The one carrying it.
So yeah, while they're doing that, I will slowly. You want me to roll another sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand or medicine.
Oh wait, don't we need Art? We need you over here too, so you can do the acid vial. Over near the north.
Derek.
He's coming. He's coming.
And Raleigh, what are you doing during all
Sorry,
this?
I was muted.
Currently just
Sitting in the dark now.
I have dark
Oh,
vision. It's fine.
she's got dark vision.
Yeah, but all you see is.
I'm
this
just
slight-
inspecting the items and trying to figure out the best way to pull them out once I am cleared to do so.
A 13 perception.
looting.
my
is
13
what you're
perception.
doing.
You're pretty sure you could get the following items. You could probably get Stagger and the book without having to jostle anything. Those don't have vines on
I wish we had a druid.
them.
Does a 17 work?
17 is enough to carve off this thorn without. Whoops! I just whoopsed. There we go. You didn't see anything.
Don't erase all the camels.
That one's
Didn't
gone.
Yep.
Where do we
Yeah.
need to roll anything to get another log vine?
Just use up 2 more acid vials.
Oh, all right.
2 more for one. I thought we only used
One
one
on
for
each
the last
side.
one.
One on each
Oh,
side.
there's the other each side. Yep. Sorry.
Okay.
My
Tyler, are
brain
you
thought that
grabbing
they were
the 2
all.
items.
I'm grabbing those 2 items.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. The
I'll be
following
one
items
across.
are added to your inventory. A very ornamental glass dagger. There appears to be some kind of black ichor, like black blood, stained on it permanently.
Ick.
Make a what would be memory?
Intelligence.
History.
We'll go
History.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom check. All right. You're not sure why anyone would carry around a glass dagger. That seems very ineffective.
Rolled another
How
sleight of hand.
fragile it is. And then you gain the following book.
Can you even read?
Wow.
Is it in a language he can read? What?
So,
Maybe it's an Elvish.
the title is in common.
It says.
And the title is The Manual of Mischief and Malevolence.
That sounds like an Raleigh book. If only she could read.
if only she could read.
If those
But
kids
no,
could read, they'd be very upset.
And you look through it, and the rest of it is in common, actually.
Wonderful.
Um,
I'd like to peruse
Okay,
through it while I'm waiting
so-
for my friends to move these camels.
And I am.
Help
So
me.
sleight of hand 18. Is that good?
that's gonna be good.
Help me with this fucking bridge. Apparently, I'm incompetent.
Here, I'll aid him.
But you didn't bring the spell Make Bridge?
Survival.
Bridge making spell.
Oh God!
I did. I
Incompetence all
didn't-
around. Don't drop it.
So you guys,
Fucking dare.
the DC was 15. I'm gonna be. You didn't roll soup. You didn't. Someone got a 13. So, I'm gonna say,
Can we try and put it back together?
Zaya, as you're putting it in there, your arm slips a little bit and you kind of slump to the side and impale yourself on one of the thorns, on one of the other vines. You do catch yourself before like rolling down into the abyss, but
The vine lovingly grabs
you do take a solid D8.
Oh Jesus!
Do I roll that or do you?
You can roll it.
Here comes
Okay.
an 8.
Roll.
Oh well.
4.
That's
All
not
right,
Okay.
average.
Does the vine react in any way to my blood being on it now?
It doesn't.
Okay, good.
Okay. Good. It's not one of
Um,
those things.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
That's
Okay.
for the next thorn.
Mm-hmm. I'm
And
trying
one
to
more?
select it.
It's just getting a taste of you right now.
I'm just getting a taste.
It's like, there's
So,
someone here.
Feed
in
me,
Raleigh,
Seymour. Yes.
you're reading through, and you note the following. This is a spell book written and owned by someone named Junia Ebenbloom. Her writing is very tongue-in-cheek and sarcastic, often mentioning pranks that she's been playing on her traveling companion. The margins depict wistful recollections of sunsets and beautiful scenes that they came across on their journey across the Calim Desert. It ends with a mention of wishing at a well that their time together would last just a little bit longer before they reach the city of Memnon. And you're not spell bullshit is, but it looks like it contains a lot of formulas for spells. But you're not a wizard, so this all just looks like stuff.
It's a shame and Raleigh can't read.
It's a shame I can't read.
Okay,
And
so
at the
Tom,
oh, hold on, one moment. At the very back of the book, there appears to be a bunch of really, really weird, bizarre illustrations and diagrams for like constructing something. Like you're not really sure, but it looks like some weird amalgamation of cloth and bone and antlers and teeth, and it all looks very bizarre,
Pookie?
very spooky,
No, no,
very
no, no.
spooky indeed.
Pookie.
Could be a pookie.
Time to multiclass
Uh,
into witch.
Sleight of hand is enough. You are able to carve that last piece out.
oh my
Sweet.
god!
Oh my god! Let's get the freaking candles.
Camel.
The candle camels over.
All right, the
And
camels
now
are.
I am coming back to. I bring an actual torchlight to see. So she picked up a glass dagger,
Mm-hmm.
And a
which
book.
that's going to be helpful.
Yep. And a book.
All right, and then what else is left?
Trident.
There's a glowing
And-
trident
And
A
a
bag.
vial.
and a vial.
So wait, there's a
What about the
vial
bag?
and a
Red
bag.
liquid in it.
There's a vial, a bag that's labeled DD, and a trident.
I'm gonna try to get the vial in the bag.
I'll need sleight of hands. You need to pry it out of the vines.
Okay.
I'm gonna move the camels like away from the vines.
Do we need two
Okay.
sleight of hands?
Yes. God damn, you are rolling crazy up.
Oh no!
There it is. There it is. I was like,
So
Luckily,
you managed
no, no,
to.
What vial? It fell down the fucking crevasse.
No. So you managed to. Well, what were you getting first, the bag or the vial,
how big of a bag are we talking
or the
about?
trident?
No. How big of a bag were we talking?
Like a
about?
small coin purse.
Oh, vial.
All right. You acquire another potion of healing.
Yes.
Can I make a sleight of hand to grab either grab or catch or whatever the bag?
Sounds like a dex save to me, boyo.
That could be a
That's
dex
fine.
save,
I can
yes.
dex save it.
But
dex save off the cliff.
yeah, go ahead and dex save.
We're sitting up off
Nice.
the cliff.
You managed to snatch the bag, and so two things happen.
Mm-hmm.
You manage to grab the bag, and you feel like it's full of some very lightweight, almost weightless, like it's full of dust.
Mm.
And you're looking through, and you see the label DD. As you get a closer look at it, it says "Dust of Disappearance"
Oh dear.
Ooh.
on the side of the bag. However,
It's empty.
No.
Well, no, it's definitely contains something. It's just very light. The issue wasn't that the bag almost fell down. The issue was you accidentally disturbed one of the flowers, and it
Oh no.
gets plucked off and slowly falls, kind of lazily
no.
spinning back and forth down the crevasse, and you hear this rumbling, and it's almost like a groaning.
Oh no.
And it grows to a crescendo, and the ground is shaking.
Okay, I am. Okay,
I need
Tom?
everyone. Yeah.
Oh, are you saying roll initiative?
Roll initiative.
Oh my god.
It begins.
How close were we to getting out of here alive?
Well, you
We're
were
not
about
dead
two.
yet.
You're not dead, and you were about two sleight of hands away from walking away with all the loot.
I don't see anyone in the initiative.
I'm working on
I
it.
see people there. I can't roll there. It says for me. It says not started.
I don't even see me listed.
Yeah, people need to be. Okay, hold on. Nobody add themselves to the initiative. Let me add you.
Okay, no, I see one out of the. There we go. Now I see people. I could see
Okay.
Niswada in the initiative, but everybody else was appearing and then disappearing out of it again.
Does Theron have his own initiative?
No,
I
he
always
goes on
forget.
his
He
turn.
goes right after I do.
Okay.
Which is to say last.
Yeah, that's what it seems. All right, and Raleigh and Dreadhawk.
Oof, I rolled terribly.
Okay.
How am I first?
Because I rolled
Everyone else rolled terribly.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I rolled
that's
like a 5.
that's terrifying.
It's because I rolled a
a
4.
bulbous,
A bulbous Audrey 2 appears.
a bulbous mass of plant, growth moss, enshrouded in thorns, and could we get some combat music?
Okay.
I appreciate it. You're the best.
Well, Tom, can I make a petition for something?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was gonna say before, though we're in. No, never mind. Never mind. We're already into the initiative.
How many people have
That'd be
signed
too
your
much to
petition?
ask.
I had the same thought.
I was gonna say while everything was rolling, I was gonna jump across, grab the trident, and just keep running.
You know what? You didn't. You were right there. I'll allow you to make an athletics check to jump over there and grab the trident. What could possibly go wrong? Poisoned man who should be
Athletics?
rolling a disadvantage for
He's
all of.
he's
Wait,
no,
you're
he's
not
not.
poisoned.
Remember, I cured it.
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I cured it, so it's.
Let me
he's
remove
fine.
that. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You've been rolling obscenely good. What could possibly go wrong? All right. Allow me to add the trident to your inventory.
Wasn't the wasn't the
Tamara?
trident like super vined?
Well, it's more of a you were trying to stealthily not disturb anything. I'm assuming mid jump he's
Okay, I'm
yanking
gonna be
that
here
bitch.
at the
Alright,
very least.
fair enough.
I'll be on the vine
Okay.
still.
Yeah, it was less of a like trying to pull it out, and it's more of a trying to pull it out without disturbing stuff.
Right.
This was a heist. All right. It's not too thrilled with you in particular. And you see one of the thorns whips out. Huh? Oh.
Wrong chat.
And attempts to grab at you.
Holy
Ooh.
fuck!
Wow.
Lucky it missed. Jesus.
16. 16
Yeah.
armor class. That man.
Yeah, it rolled a 7. You're fine. It does have multi-attack.
Who's it grabbing at?
Not you.
Okay.
Niswada.
Oh, that's some reach.
Oh no.
So you can roll the you can roll the Constitution save to not take the poison damage.
Please roll a Constitution save.
Oh.
All right, you only
Oh.
take the 9 bludgeoning
Oh no,
damage.
sorry, that was me. Wait, was that towards me? I thought it was.
You're good. So you take 9 bludgeoning damage as one of the thorns. It really should be piercing damage. I'm not sure why.
It's because it's
But-
swapping you. It's thwopping you with this
Yep.
the broadside of the tentacle.
Yep, it whacks you, and you take 9 bludgeoning damage. The other tentacle is going to attack Zaya because it's thirsty for blood,
Oh.
and you gave it
Oh, no.
freely earlier.
It drank.
That wasn't really freely, but okay.
I'm
Oh
assuming
boy.
if 14 doesn't.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Okay. Then Zaya, you're up.
Those dice rolls.
Okie dokie. Here's the time where I decide if I want to Shield of Faith to be more tanky, or if I want to compel, so I'm sacrificing myself for everybody else. But with
You
those
might
hits,
not be able to compel duel against something like this.
as long
I
as it
think it
has a
has to
wisdom
be-
stat, it just has
Does
to
it
make a
have a
wisdom
wisdom
saving
stat?
throw.
You don't know.
You'd have to try and find out. Hey,
Yeah.
Owen.
Oh, it has to have a wisdom stat, not an intelligence.
It's wisdom saving throw
Oh, neat. All right.
for a compelled duel.
I feel like you gave it away there.
So curious.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go safe this time. I'm going to Shield of Faith, and that will be my concentration spell on myself. So I'm now at a 20 armor class. And then since that is a bonus action, I'm going to. How far is this gap? Is it 5 feet or 10 feet, or how is that?
Like 7 feet.
Okay. I believe jumping is based on strength, correct?
So, bear in mind, while its core is here in the center,
Don't these cause attack of opportunities?
yes, and also you can strike any of these thorns to do damage.
Oh,
It
okay.
can
So
also
all that's
strike you from
connected.
any of these thorns.
Okay,
You're
so all
all
that's
adjacent
connected.
to it.
It's got reach.
So you said that these were basically akin to wood, right?
Yes.
I am going to.
Take your hammer and cut them.
trees.
Oh wait.
Well, can I place the torch in such a way that it lights this vine on fire?
Sure.
You can try
take a
and
turn to try to light it on fire.
Yeah. Oh wait, you said that they're
do
wet. They have sap. So it
Yes.
probably isn't the best for fire. I'm just gonna attack it actually then.
Okay.
I'm gonna be dropping the torch around this area though, so it will be a static light.
Okay. I will make
And
that.
what?
I will make that.
Okay. And then can I attack this one from where I'm standing, or do I need to go over here?
Yeah, you can attack it from where you're standing.
Okay, good. I'm going to attack. I forget. Remind me again. Is it alt or control for double-handed? Or no, I'm not doing two-handed. I'm doing one-handed. Never mind. One-handed formula normal.
Oh.
I mean,
That's
maybe
gonna
it
hit.
hits. Okay, good. It only does 6 damage.
Yeah.
And that is my turn. I'm going to actually. Do I get the sense that if I stood right here, like I want to be
So
the tank
if it
here?
has
Can I?
reach, it can still hit things through you.
So it can still hit Art
Yeah.
and Dreadhawk through that. Okay, never mind. Then I'll just stay right here. That's fine.
Try to hit me.
So, okay, that's my turn.
All right. In Raleigh.
There. And
So technically, you don't provoke attacks of opportunity because you're not moving out of its reach.
good.
You're moving all within its reach.
Now you're standing on it, so it effectively has a free grapple on you.
Mm, not necessarily.
It's not about to.
Oh.
Second level.
Pew pew
Boom.
pew.
All right.
I do fire.
I'm gonna need a
You're gonna need the other 2 rays.
yeah. All right, all 3 of those hit, and also I need you to roll a d20.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Boo.
And what are you Are you targeting the vines or are you targeting the center?
I'm targeting the center.
Okay. Your 3 scorching rays hit it right in the middle of the mass, and they kind of burn through it, and you hear it almost screech in agony. It did not like that at all.
Oh wow.
Wow, who'd have thought? That's in my turn.
All right. Yeah, you just burn like a deep hole into it. All right. With that, we're at the Dreadhawk. Bascrox.
Let's. Whoops. Oh, what the? That wasn't.
Sorry. I was trying to get information on something that
Okay.
Okay.
I was looking at the trident and
Okay. Well,
realized it
since grease can't be ignited, we're just.
It can't?
Nope.
You ever seen a grease
Oh.
fire?
Unless a spell says it can be ignited in 5e, it cannot be. Grease is not flammable in this world. We're gonna magic missile the core.
Okay. How many missiles?
2, 2, 2, 3. The dart deals 1d4 plus 1.
Well, badow.
There's 1. There's 2.
These all
and
just
3.
all right. These all automatically hit, dealing a total of 12 damage.
Thunk, thunk, and thunk.
Nice.
And
I forgot to cast Shield of Faith when I said I cast Shield of Faith, so I'm just going to click that right now.
Okay. Anything else, Dreadhawk?
Nope, because I cast a level 1 spell.
Okay. Nasuada.
all right. So I have a torch in one hand and the trident in another.
Mm-hmm.
So I will. Oh, damn, hang on. I will move to here. And you said we can attacking the vine seems to be damaging it, right?
Yes.
I will take with the trident using one hand. I will I will first planar warrior, and then stab the vine.
Okay. Stab away.
Because the trident is versatile.
For purely curiosity reasons, do different vines count as separate creatures for the purpose of area effects spells?
No.
Sad.
Damn.
Yeah, otherwise that'd be crazy. No, unfortunately, it is all one big shared health pool.
So 6 force damage.
Into it, and you notice something that the all 3 of the prongs of this trident are glowing red hot. Roll an additional d6.
Super hot.
That is 5 additional fire damage that burns into the vine.
I'm gonna try something.
And you smell it smells like roasted broccoli.
Huh.
coming off of this thing. And it did not like that.
So you're
at
saying
all.
we shouldn't eat it because it will give us stinky pee?
Yeah,
Sir Ard.
that's why we shouldn't eat it.
Yeah,
That's the reason.
That's the reason. It's
Oh no, wait, that's
probably pretty good.
asparagus, not broccoli. Never mind.
It'll make your doctor happy.
Alright, I slightly reposition.
Oh.
Ooh, what is this?
Oh boy.
This is, I whip out my metal super soaker looking thing, flip the selector to
Ooh.
acid, and I am hosing this plant down.
Super soaker full of cat pee.
Oh, it does not have a great dexterity.
Oh,
Being
no.
a
I
big
can't
old
imagine
plant.
why it wouldn't.
Let's go ahead and. It's a save, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
A -3.
I mean,
So-
let's be real. Like, I am hosing down multiple lengths of
Yeah.
lines while aiming at the core. Like,
It got
I
hit.
understand. Realistically, there's no way this thing wasn't getting hosed.
Hmm.
Though I like
So-
the fact that it only takes damage at the start of its turn, which is next.
Yep.
Well, no, I thought it takes damage initially.
No,
It does, it does.
I was just reading over the spell myself, and no, it doesn't do initial. Unfortunately.
Yep, you're right.
All right. So on the beginning of its turn, it takes 5 damage, and every turn after this.
Unless it wants to spend an action, I think, to get rid of it.
Oh, geez, yeah, no, I don't think that's.
It's weed killer.
Well, and can
You forgot Theron. You forgot Theron.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I'm using him. I moved him up. I just hadn't attacked yet. There we go. And Theron's gonna do his mouth laser thing.
God.
Oh, what spell slot did you use for this? Because you could use a.
He could use the second level, but he used the first level.
Oh yeah, it defaulted to 1, and I totally forgot we had access to level 2.
Did you-
Otherwise, I probably would have used a 2.
I'll allow it. Do you want to add another D4 or 2D4?
Sure.
Dang, Theron.
Yay! 2 more roundup.
Okay. All right. So Theron saws away at one of the thorns, and the acid eats
Or-
even more at it.
Wait, no, I can't. I'm an artificer. I don't have level 2 spell slots yet.
Oh.
I thought
Okay.
you would get my hopes up. I'm looking and I'm like, wait, I don't seem to have level 2 spell slots to get rid of.
We get level 2 spell slots at 5.
Yeah,
Got
those
it.
were the
Despite
light
how
side
magical an
cast.
artificer is, it's still not a magic class. It's a hybrid
It's
class.
not a full cast.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a metal pet running around. Like, I'm okay with getting my spells a little late.
Meow.
All right. So, it's not happy. It's definitely not thrilled at the hole that's been bored through it by flaming ray. So, it's gonna reach out and touch somebody, and that somebody's gonna be in Raleigh.
I
Oh
feel like being
my.
touched.
Does a 12 hit?
Whoops.
Oh my god, a 12 hits.
It do.
Oh shit! I need you to roll
Mm.
a Constitution
Night,
save.
night.
A Constitution save, huh?
Correct.
You sure you don't want some other kind of save instead?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
that's what it. That's just what the doctor. Ooh,
Oh my-
okay.
Ooh.
So you take 10 bludgeoning damage as it thwacks away at you.
Pain.
Pain indeed. So you get you kind of get knocked on the side of the head, and you see as the second tentacle comes at you. I'll need another Constitution save.
This is how I imagine this goes.
Woo, you lucky
Thank
fuck.
goodness.
All right, you take an additional 8 damage, and it also didn't like that fire coming off of the trident, so
Damn
it's
it,
gonna
Derek.
take a big ol' whack at Naswada.
Oh.
Ooh, Naswada. God damn.
Zaya, look at
All right,
me.
you take
I am the
12
tank now.
bludgeoning.
What did you say, Tyler?
Look at me. I am the tank now.
I'm the tank now.
Oh,
There's not much
well, with
left
me with
of
my
him,
piddly
sir.
6 damage, yeah.
All
I just
right.
can't get his attention.
And then it is going to. You see that all throughout it, it kind of courses. Something courses through it. This blue liquid that's in the sap starts to rush through it, and you see flowers popping up everywhere.
Oh no! Oh
And
no!
they emit some sort of fumes. I need a Constitution save from everybody.
Is this disease?
It is.
Then
Well,
I'm
no, it's
immune.
poisoned.
Oh, poison? Okay.
Yeah.
Constitution.
I'm using all
Well,
my good
thankfully, Theron
constitution
doesn't know.
rolls right now.
Thank God.
All right, Zaya and Naswada. The two of you
Are on cloud fucking 9.
take 10 poison damage, and you have the poisoned condition for 1 hour.
How dead is Naswada?
Surprisingly not.
Wow.
Still standing.
Yep. God damn, you guys all have like really good Constitution saves, it seems.
No.
Or
I
you're
just
just
got
rolling well.
lucky.
We're
All
yeah,
right,
I'm an
Zaya.
18 in con. What do you?
luck is what I call this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised I rolled this low.
And so begins round 2 of the fight. Oh right,
It was
yeah,
nice
it took
knowing you all.
took 5 damage from the acid. Zaya, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna use 5 lay on hands to cure the poison from you.
Okay.
I
You
believe.
no longer have the poison
Let
condition.
me make sure I know what kind, if that's a bonus action or an action.
That
It is an action, so that would be my action for this turn. Let me make sure I change that. There we go. And then, do I have anything for a bonus action? Can I? But doing a disengage is a full action, correct? It's not a bonus action.
Yeah. It's a
Yes.
standard action to disengage.
Anything?
Action with the
If
rope
you're
moving.
rogue.
Yeah. Is there anything that I can do to help my chances if I wanted to?
You have a shield of
You have
faith.
Shield of Faith.
Yeah, I do.
You're the tank. Just tank it.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
sure.
I want to be a tank, but don't hurt me.
I mean,
can't be.
I would rather be smart, and then when I get hit, oh no, then I'm gonna do a
Well,
stupid thing.
you already used the
One, two.
cure poison.
So if I go past here, that
take an
is an
attack of
attack of
opportunity.
opportunity. Okay.
Yep.
I think these two have this area all well and good
Mm-hmm.
for right now. I'm gonna start heading. If I stay right here, because I believe I only have 30 feet of movement, can I hit that vine right there on the right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
You fool! You take an attack of opportunity. You never saw this one coming.
Wow, what an attack.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah.
You've activated my trump card.
And I'll be ready for next round to attack because I can't do anything with a bonus action this turn. So.
All right. And Raleigh.
Am I currently grappled?
No.
Okay.
I really wish he was.
It'd be funny. We haven't figured out what this thing's attack of opportunity is, have we?
10 feet.
Attacks of opportunities happen if you leave its reach.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I just don't know what its reach
Yep.
is.
You're right, you wouldn't.
It's
Yeah,
if you
wouldn't.
go more than 5 feet away from any of the blue lines.
That sounds like metagaming to me.
Well, that's. I asked him if I went past here, and he said yes. So that's how I figured it out.
Sounds
He
like
kind of told me.
metagaming to me.
Yeah, it sounds like
Okay.
It's
metagaming
what
to
he
me.
told me. It's what the DM said. He
posh.
gave the information.
Sounds like some metagaming
That's
to
not
me.
metagaming.
Oh my god, guys, shut up. What do you do?
Cry mostly.
Fucking wimp. You did this to yourself.
I did nothing. You can't.
You couldn't leave well enough alone. I'm gonna push you into the cavern.
No, you're not.
Is this
You're
going
all
to be
in the
character
cavern.
number 2 that Tyler loses due to treasure hunting?
I don't think you understand. This is definitely not character number 2.
Okay, it's campaign,
All
but
of
I
my
get it.
characters are treasure hungry bitches.
Yeah.
I'm gonna force you to make a character that isn't.
You can try.
That, Tyler's
Honestly,
next
Tyler, I'm
character is
amazed you
also
don't.
poverty.
I'm amazed you don't make more dwarves with how many of your characters are gold diggers.
Oof.
I'm just gonna make an NPC in the next campaign. I'm just gonna make an NPC in the next campaign that manages to you.
Just a rival NPC that's like, anytime he finds a treasure room, it's all been picked clean, and there's just that
There's just
NPC in the corner
There's
laughing.
just a guy walking out going filthy casual.
You'll rue the day that Carmen Sandiego stole this before you could.
Ooh, guess what? He's casting hide like a bitch.
I'm hiding like a bitch.
I really hope it attacks Zaya and hits you in the process.
I really hope it doesn't.
All right, so you cast invisibility on yourself.
Yes.
On the
No,
vine.
no, on
Just-
the
So it's
plant.
invisible.
All right.
That would be scary. An invisible plant thing.
Okay. You are invisible. No one else can see you.
Good.
All right,
That's my turn.
that's your turn. All right, Niswada.
Wait, isn't it Dreadhawk's turn?
Yeah,
You're
I
right, my
fucking
bad. Dreadhawk.
skipped.
Waits for the plant to have.
I'm
fucking-
getting too eager with the next turn
Tremor
button,
sense or
unless
some
someone else
shit.
hit it.
No shit. Okay, so I am going to. Wow, this fucking music. I'm going to spend a bonus action, put the staff in one hand,
Mhm.
and unsheath a blade that seems to absorb all light.
Okay.
I will then throw said sword
Ooh.
at the plant mass in the middle.
All right.
Does it hit?
A 13 is actually enough to hit it.
Sweet.
It
Oh, I should have
takes
made that roll with advantage.
what, 10 psychic damage?
Yes, it takes 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
And the sword disappears.
Okay. Neato.
It just kind of hits it and goes poof.
It squirms and writhes in pain. Psychic pain in its
What is this
in its
dubstep?
brain?
Hey,
Yeah, this is straight up dubstep.
plants feel pain.
They do. There's
No,
science and shit.
this is what you're making the plant listen to. This is what caused the psychic damage.
Oh, is this like when you hook fucking electrodes up to mushrooms and like poke at them, they make music?
You're making it listen to.
I inflict dubstep upon the plant.
No.
You're turning it into infected mushrooms.
Oh, I think I need to stay here.
All right, Nasuwada.
Yes.
Wada, you gonna do? You're poisoned.
You're poisoned. Get fucked.
Maybe take out your bow and back up a bit.
Disengage.
Oh.
He's running.
All right.
He's like shit.
You do not incur any attacks of opportunity.
Wonderful.
All right, Sir Ard. Unless there was something else you were gonna do, Naswada.
We're not taking a potion as a bonus action, right?
You can pull it out,
Yeah.
but
Nope.
no, you
I'm
can't drink it.
waiting.
Okay.
You stand there expectingly with a potion in your hand.
All right, Sir Ard.
Super Soaker full of Cappy, round 2!
Well, I'm not going to attempt to stack acid. So, no round 2 of Super Soaker full of cat pee, sorry.
Aw.
Rip. What's even the point?
Oh, did you ever roll that other 2d4 of acid from last time? Oh wait, no,
we
you don't have a second
determined that
level.
he didn't get it.
Sorry, I forgot.
I did roll it, but then we realized that I
Mhm.
shouldn't have.
Yeah,
Oh.
I didn't
sorry,
have level
that's my
2
bum.
spell slots.
Silly me. Hold on.
Shalim!
Yeah, my man. He fires a bolt from across the room that we.
My man.
didn't
It
do
hits,
a-
dealing 2 damage. Woo! Continue.
We turn around and give him the thumbs up.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Sorry, I was deciding which spell to use.
Okay.
Also, how do I make the
Oh, I'll do it.
blind?
You click on the. There you go.
Okay, yeah, because it automatically appeared as part of casting the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Actually, I'm gonna stay where I was, and I'm gonna...
Yeah, I think you were.
Yeah, I put my Super Soaker away. I'm gonna
I think
hold
you
my
were
hands
here.
out.
Ooh. I'm gonna
Burn!
have it rolled. It's.
It tries to slither out.
It
of the...
really did not like that at all.
Oh, is it flammable?
So it doesn't catch on fire, but it really doesn't like the fire.
Yeah, and it does say that aren't being worn or carried. D&D rules. Does your
Yeah.
skin count as being worn?
Yes.
Yes. No, it counts as being carried because you're driving a meat mech.
True.
Ha. So,
The existential questions here.
it. End of round 2. It takes its acid damage.
Oh boy!
No.
Does a
Okay,
10
well.
hit?
Oh yeah, Theron.
Died.
Theron misses.
Theron.
He went to light a part that was already burning.
Yep. It's already like crumbled away. He's sawing away at a dead vine.
Got confused. Looked like a hand.
So, this giant, massive plant entity that has no eyes.
Son of a bitch. I kind of thought that when you were like, okay.
The DM says the room appears to be empty.
So the nice thing is, something else hit it with fire, and it really doesn't like that.
Oh fuck!
So it's gonna go to town on Sir Ard.
At least he's in front of me.
does so.
No, it fucking
It
doesn't.
really does not so.
It fumbled.
It does.
What is it fumbled?
Uh,
Off the cliff.
Slides off the cliff a bit. Has to.
Some of the tentacles just slough off.
I'm gonna say it loses one attack, so it only gets this. Oh God.
Oh, Jesus!
Well, I'm gonna need you to roll your Constitution save.
Wait, let me. I need to check a roll real quick. One moment.
Sure.
Do you have an emergency oh shit button?
That will actually take
I
him
don't
down
think,
in
I don't
one
think
hit.
it's a good enough one.
Well, at least make your con save. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. If you make your con save, you're only severely wounded. If you don't make your con save, you're down. Oh no.
Wait,
Art
how much
goes
damage
down.
did he just take?
Oh.
I'm seeing 26 plus 18.
How much is that?
37, which is 2 more than I have hit points, but one moment.
Aw,
One
boo.
moment.
Boo. Wow, you got knocked the fuck out. Stupid fucking thing.
Oof. Well, it did fumble, so it's not going to get a third attack.
It doesn't get to generate its stupid flowers.
I never
Okay.
said that.
Fuck you!
I was
It's-
checking how the shield spell works, since it can be
Yeah, it
cast
would just
as a
increase your AC,
reaction.
which wouldn't matter.
Yeah, plus
Mhm.
5 AC. Yeah, would not matter against a crit.
Oh,
So
Towards that
you
high one.
go downed.
he's not dead.
You're not. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what.
The sleeping face looked
Yeah,
like
she's sleeping face. That's good. And you're prone.
Yeah.
And your HP is down to 0.
Okay, who could that have one-shotted in this group?
I don't think it can one-shot anyone because
It-
of death saves.
Yeah,
No.
you can't.
But he means downing, though, I think.
Oh, that's
No,
right.
no,
if
no,
you
no.
do
What I
enough
mean is you
damage-
can't.
I
You have
understand.
to go all the way to negative your total health. You instantly die.
negative.
To be
That
fair-
could
con score.
have.
To be fair, most of these attacks, if I don't succeed the poison save, takes me down. So
Speaking of,
yeah.
it you see the liquid is thrashing through all of these vines.
No.
Anyone within 10 feet of a vine, which is all of you, needs to make a Constitution save, as all the flowers emit even more of this acrid smelling.
Oh, I'd like to burn my
Gas.
inspiration.
Yeah, please do.
I'm also gonna do it.
God dang
Oh my.
I'm burning my inspiration as well.
it! What the
Yes!
fuck?
All right, in Raleigh, you live. Dreadhawk and Naswada, both of you
Just
take.
like you
No,
live.
no, no,
No,
no, no, no,
Naswada
I-
did her inspiration as well, and she re-rolled.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just take it.
Then just Dreadhawk, you take
Fuck.
10 poison damage, and you are under the poisoned condition.
You dumbasses had to go for the loot. Fucking idiots.
I mean, loot's where it's at, baby.
Hey, I got you a book. Fuck off.
You're gonna be off the cliff here in a moment.
No, I won't.
Zaya, you're up.
Okay.
In front of you is Naswada. She doesn't look too good. You don't see anyone else.
I don't see anybody else within the torch that I dropped over here.
Nope.
No, to your right. You don't see anyone else.
You don't. You do
Oh.
not. In Raleigh.
Oh,
is
I thought you
invisible.
meant like I don't see Dreadhawk and Sir Art and
Oh no,
everything
no, you
over
see
there.
them. You see them.
Okay.
Just in Raleigh disappeared.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Oh gosh. So Naswada doesn't look very good right now. Is that what it is?
Mm,
I
mean,
am
she could
going
probably tell
to try. I'm gonna do my last 5 lay on hands to heal her poison,
Okay.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
and then since I am 5 feet away this thing, I'm hoping it will not attack me, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go. Are these vines active right here?
Or the what?
Are these vines active right here?
If they don't have a blue line on them, they are not
Okay.
part of this creature.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I didn't know if the blue lines were because we were doing that mini game of hopping through rocks, and I didn't know if the rest of this was all active. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move 1, 2. Yes. I'm gonna move here so that next turn I can heal Art back up, because my action was lay on hands to heal the poison, and I am away from the vines. Hopefully
Ooh,
that's more
That's
than
a
10
good
feet.
point. Ard, did you roll Constitution save?
Oh, from the poison? No.
Yeah. You still breathe when you're unconscious.
Actually, doesn't it automatically fail?
I would assume not. It's not a conscious thing of whether I'm
Yeah.
resisting the poison.
Yeah.
I mean, if he gets it, he's good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep, he's good.
So is this within 10 feet?
Yes, that's 5 feet.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is 5 feet. Or no, I meant at 10 feet of the vines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're within
I'm
10
gonna
feet,
move
fine.
one more back so I'm away from the vines.
Oh god, that's an attack of opportunity.
It technically is.
Okay. I didn't know that the vines range was 10, but that's I would not know that as my character.
Now you
so
know.
now I know.
It misses.
And misses.
Thwunk.
When trying to hit the tank, it rolls low.
Exactly.
When hitting everything
So
else.
yeah, that's my turn then.
All right,
Okay,
in
how do
Raleigh.
I get rid of those things on the ground? Again, I'm
Click on the ruler,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
you hit
right
click
click
on the
the
ruler
thing
and then
and hit delete.
or left click
That
on the
doesn't
thing and
work
hit
for me.
delete.
Sneaky.
There. Tyler,
Yes?
He snuck.
I said sneaky.
are you disengaging?
He's invisible.
I'm invisible.
Are you disengaging?
It's got blind sight.
I mean, who could have guessed? The thing with no eyes doesn't need to see you.
It senses the vibrations. It's like the tremor.
I've got
I'm
a
being nice, but not just
plan!
being like, all right, you're taking an attack opportunity, die.
You are.
Just kill him.
Alright, we're not moving.
Just attack it, you bitch.
I am.
Yeah, no one's attacked it in like 3 turns.
No,
I will incur its
attacked it
wrath.
on our last turn. This is only turn 3.
No, I said turns, not oh my god.
I will incur its wrath.
That you have,
And your
but
visibility breaks.
Yup.
your invisibility breaks, and you sear in a massive gaping hole in the center of the corpse flower.
Good.
I just
Spoiler flower.
named it. There is a massive gaping hole in the center of it that has been burned out, and you see at the center of it this blue pulsing mass
Oh.
that has now been exposed
Oh.
from the sheer drilling power of these scorching rays used like a fucking thermal lance.
By the way, Tom, we have seen the name this whole time whenever you roll something with it.
How long?
That's true.
So yeah, you burned open a big old hole in it.
Wonderful. That's the end of my turn.
Dreadhawk,
I
Magog.
fully expect to be
Okay,
killed.
so I'm going to open my empty hand, and like magic, the shadows coalesce back into this blade. So that's my bonus action. And we're gonna go right here. And I'm going to throw this thing again at the exposed core. So I'm poisoned, so I'm technically with advantage, but because it's in dim light, the sword lets me roll with advantage, so it balances out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Shadow Blade. If the target is in dim or darkness, I get advantage.
Wow.
There's a reason I took it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yeah, right
It-
at the core.
We know you
Ooh.
took it because you're Chuny.
Shut up.
That's gonna hit. You said you were aiming at the
The blue core.
so the tell me what happens to this thing.
So this blade is constructed entirely out of shadows, so it only has form when I deem. So as I throw it, the form distorts back into shadows, and it's just like this shadow ball flying through the air until it gets closer to the blue core, and then it materializes back into a sword and stabs the core right dead center.
And the plant creature screams in agony and starts to bubble and burst. This liquid is pouring out of it.
Ooh.
And
Oh, and the blade also disappears when I'm done, leaving the hole behind.
okay. That causes even more of this vital essence of it to just gush out. And you see, as the liquid is leaving these tendrils, they are crumbling to dust.
Yuck, yuck.
And all of the vines that are blue effectively crumble to dust as this thing shrivels.
It's a good thing we all
And
crossed and made it over.
you see the two skeletons in their embrace fall down into the crevasse.
I wave goodbye.
Combat has ended.
Okay, I'm going to stabilize the dead man.
That's probably a good idea.
Can I aid with it? Is it a medicine check that you're doing?
Why don't you just
Oh,
fucking
never mind.
heal him?
Oh, wait. You don't have any more healing, do you?
Just
I
give
do
someone
have
a good
healing.
berry. Didn't you guys
yeah,
give each
don't
other
you have
I
a
was
good
about to
berry?
say, I will cast Goodberry
Yeah,
and give him a
because
Goodberry.
I think Goodberry, isn't that a cantrip?
Well,
No, it's an
Oh.
actual spell.
I hate to tell
First level.
I hate to tell you this, but even out of combat, every 3 seconds he has to make, or 5 seconds he has to make a fucking death
Okay,
save.
I'm
so I'd
already over
stop
here.
that
I'm
right
gonna
away.
do my cure wounds.
Okay.
Boom.
And then
Done.
All right,
vom-
no
let me-
Goodberries then.
vomit over the fucking
I
edge.
said I would be a sec now. You guys have to rush.
Well, with the 3-second thing,
He
yes.
just stabilized him.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
he's stabilized.
it.
Do you want to do it or
Yeah.
okay?
Do you want to save this guy?
How long does the poison last?
1 hour.
Oh fuck! I got 1 hour of
Walks
feeling
over
terrible.
All right,
to
Art, you're
cannons
at
here
1
and
hit
just kind of
point.
collapses for a minute.
I am leaning on Theron.
All right.
You are at
All right.
1 health.
All right, everyone, let's keep moving.
I'm going over here and book. You know, read book.
And Raleigh, laying on the ground, just kind of points at the bag that she stowed the book in.
I take the book without hesitation.
Right, let me.
Okay, I
Yep,
accidentally
look
created
into
that, and
it.
yeah, right-clicking does not let me delete that stuff.
Left click it to select it, and then hit the delete key.
In your
That works,
inventory
okay.
now is the Manual of Mischief and Malevolence.
Ooh.
Inside, you'll see all of the spells.
Spells.
Oh, wow.
I know these. This is the Unix system.
It's all
Anyway,
in Unicode.
Oh shit. What is a concentration check?
oh,
Constitution.
you roll a Constitution saving throw in order to keep going.
And my fucking shadow blade explodes.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yep.
Okay.
It go boom.
What do you guys do? You are still within this kind of large cavern. Ahead of
Okay,
you looks like it's an exit
Hey,
to the bright, searing light of the day.
There's a roof to this place?
Yes.
I suggest we rest here for an
Yeah.
hour because I'm not feeling so hot, and I don't want to deal with the flying asshole while I'm not feeling so hot.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take
Not a
a
bad
short
idea.
rest.
Short rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone go ahead and use one short rest.
I'm going to spend. Yep. All right.
Oh, already automatically gives me the hit points. Thank God.
Okay.
I'm back.
So-
I'm back in action. Oh wait.
As you guys are resting in this rather large chamber, you decide to take a look at the map. And you note that it's been... By the time you get to the door, it'll be like 11 at night. 11:30, actually. Assuming you make it to the door. You are still within the Devil's Pass.
Mm.
So, do you guys want to do your long rest in here, or try to get to the door?
I say we risk it.
I leave it to the group.
If we rest now, we'll be waking up into darkness, and we have to deal with the same issue we had of we have a couple people with no
Yeah.
dark vision.
I say we press on.
Yeah.
Yes, we should press on.
I agree.
Okay.
In which case, I'm gonna give because I'm assuming Art still doesn't look very good. I'm gonna give him a cure wounds, just to tide him over. So.
Yeah. I'm assuming a whole Goodberry was cast.
Yeah. So.
And I've distributed the good berries amongst everybody.
Welcome to Goodberry.
Home of the Goodberry.
You heal another 8.
Is there any more preparation before heading
Goodberry heals
towards
by
the
what?
door?
4?
Good berry heals 1 hit point, but it also satisfies a ration for the day.
Gotcha.
Yes, I eat the Goodberry.
Question:
Same.
Does Tom, does that number add my ability modifier or no?
It was 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah, so I'm wondering
So
if
it
that was
added
an
your
8 on a
ability
roll.
modifier.
Oh, okay. Just want to
It
make sure.
wasn't an 8 on a roll. It was a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where I see that.
You
Click on the number.
Oh.
Yep.
Ew. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
Ard's not prone anymore.
No.
No, he's just been crawling this whole time.
Oh, yep. Just rolling around on the ground.
Ard, you're just making yourself look.
Just...
All right. Well, let's press on. Get dark.
About probably around 8.
Okay. Are we gonna press on through the night to the door? That's what we decided?
Yeah. Yeah.
I will cast dark vision on myself.
But that brings up a good point. So it will get dark before you reach the door.
Well, I'm carrying my torch, so which is over there again.
You guys can try to travel until you find a good, safe spot.
I would say we can at
camp.
least try that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, roll history, or I don't know, is there geography or something like that?
No,
It'd be history.
Nature.
Or
Local,
nature.
local or history, I'm going to say.
Local or history, huh?
Mm-hmm.
People have local?
Sometimes.
Hey.
Not me, but some people.
No, local isn't here. Todd just keeps misremembering.
I'm misremembering. Yeah. All right. So Dreadhawk, you recall from your various... Oh my goodness.
Art, recalls.
Yeah. Step aside, Dreadhawk. You don't know shit. Ard, on the other hand, you know that the door is a cultural icon. It symbolizes the entrance to the Calim Desert, and it's seen as kind of a short, not really resting place, but kind of like like a like if you had a sign that says "Welcome to City X," but instead of the city, it's "Welcome to the desert." Um, you are aware that there is a wishing well there that is said to have be part of many of different legends, and you are also aware that while many of the locals, it's very taboo to
Drink from it.
wield arms or get engaged in any scuffles at the door. It's kind of seen as a like a
Safe space.
a safe area. Um, that doesn't stop everybody. Given that it's massive kind of archway, bandits have been known to hide behind the arch and uh, rob people as they're passing through. But generally, that's extremely frowned upon, and anyone caught doing so is treated especially poorly. It would be like robbing outside of an orphanage or something, or holy ground. But it doesn't stop everyone.
It'd be like stealing from the bank. Oh wait.
But why would you steal outside an orphanage? I can't imagine there's many rich people there.
Oh yeah,
It's stealing from orphans.
or something like that.
Same thing.
Or
Can't
robbing
imagine
people
they
right
have
outside of
much
a
to steal.
church.
That's the point.
For organs.
Let us
Orphans.
continue.
Shall we continue?
So-
So
So the door is probably a good place to get to.
Okay. Yeah.
it would just be at night if you want to do it all in one go.
I'm fine with that.
It's fine, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, we'll find out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
So, I will need someone to designate themselves as the navigator and someone as the scout, and they will roll survival and perception respectively.
I will roll survival.
I will roll
Okay.
perception,
I will help with perception.
but you can't see.
I have dark vision.
Can I help
Oh,
with
yeah.
survival?
I cast the spell.
Yeah.
Well, then you
So,
roll
Okay.
perception.
do we want to snuff the torches and just let the people who can't see hold on
Well,
to
it's-
people who can?
Well, no, the torches fade after an hour,
Mm.
and it's
Alright.
bright.
It's
and
bright daylight
daylight
right
at the
now, so
moment.
we don't really need torches
We
anyways.
still got like 4 or 5 hours before
Oh, all right.
night.
So you're traveling for a good 4 hours. The sun is starting to set, and it sets early here in the canyon between the two mountains because there's mountains from the east and the west. So it starts to get dark rather early.
What are the mountains' names?
The west gate and the east gate.
Damn it.
It's literally on the map.
On the
you're
map.
looking at.
I thought that was the range.
Let's see. And as you make your way through, it does eventually get dark.
Yay, dark.
You're about 2 hours away from the door. It's about 9:30 p.m. It's now so dark that have dark vision cannot see in front of
Okay.
them.
I light another
What
torch.
is your? Okay, you're lighting a torch.
Mhm.
I look concernedly at her.
I
Oh,
also
voice
like-
your
We're past
opinion.
the most of the gate, right? Like we're only 2 hours out. I would assume or hope that
I look her dead nuts in the face and just say, bandits.
Zaya, put
Ah.
out the torch. Hold my tail.
No.
will.
Ooh.
Hold my tail.
Get a room.
Oh, okay. I look at her tail and go, "This is really odd," but I grab it anyways.
Gotta do
I
what
don't.
you gotta do.
I guess
Yeah.
doesn't Art's hair just glow dimly all the time?
Um,
Yeah.
Because it's on fire.
Is he
yeah,
wearing
I
a toque?
suppose.
Is it like an ASMR?
Is he wearing a toque?
I mean, it's more like it is literally fire.
Yeah. Ah, see.
Yeah, I would assume
He's
that
like a nightlight walking around in the
Yeah,
desert.
kinda.
Well,
I'm gonna add a dim glow.
he has a dim light of 5 feet at all times.
It's enough
Not
to
even, it's just
follow.
1 foot.
Yeah, but
It
works.
kind of like glows in the dark a little bit.
It works. Archers really like it. Oh dear. All right. Well, continuing on.
Mm-hmm. So what's the plan with the camels?
They are all roped together through their bridles. So they're a camel caravan roped together with, I guess I'll hold the rope.
Okay. All right. I'm just positioning everything in here.
And I put it. I guess if best any trouble, I'll put Zaya on the rope and she can pull them.
I'm just making sure. Let's see. Zaya's right behind in Raleigh because holding the tail.
And Raleigh's getting off to it.
And Raleigh's leading the group since you can see.
Slightly
Don't
walking
pull so
faster than
hard.
Zaya because she likes the pulling.
Don't pull so hard.
Don't pull so hard.
What shut up, you like?
Just quit tugging.
If you weren't so short,
Woof.
Whoa.
I am a Goliath. I'm pretty tall.
That's fair. You're gonna be like, we never discussed how tall Raleigh is.
I am
But
pretty
then-
tall.
but
I'm
then-
taller than most people.
Yeah, but then you were a Goliath, and it was like, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I'm taller than most barbarians.
Okay. So I'm correct. So it's about whoops.
It's about 9,000 p.m.
Well, it's about
Somehow it says
midnight
12:30.
30.
Ooh, midnight 30. Hey, you forgot to give me dark
When we
vision.
reach the door.
When you guys finally reach the door. I forgot to give you dark vision. Oh, did you cast dark vision?
Yes, I have dark vision 60 feet.
Okay, let me give you that. How's that?
Good, but I can see color.
Oh, well. Hold on.
Make it nighttime. Can you do the map transition tonight?
Is it not at night? It should be night.
Never mind. Just continue.
Okay.
I see a caravan.
So you make your way towards the door. It has been a treacherous journey through the Devil's Pass, but you have finally come across the door. This long-standing natural structure has served as a symbolic gateway in and out of the Calim Desert. It towers over you, bringing a strong sensation of security, as if you were staring up at the massive gate of a city. There is an unspoken rule that even the cruelest man or beast respects the sanctuary within the shade of this structure.
Until the sun sets when there is no shade. Then all bets are off.
Well, we'll see.
Let us approach as a group.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perception check?
Okay. Go ahead and roll your perception checks.
Cool.
Question: those with disadvantage?
Probably.
Those
Very much so.
Those that without dark vision are blind.
I see nothing.
Well,
I got a-
you don't see nothing. If you go down
I guess you can see the torches
on the
from
map,
there.
there is plenty of torchlights. There does seem to be a rather large,
I got a 17, so
Caravan.
rather large cart and caravan. Several people moving back and forth. It looks like they're briefly stopped here.
I was just gonna say that with a 4 as a roll, I was just gonna be focusing on not pulling her tail like she was asking.
Oh right. Yep.
So I'm looking down right now.
Trying
I'm
really
not
hard
looking at
not
the
to
light.
touch the tail.
Yeah, that's what my 4 represents.
Okay.
All right, well, seems legit. Too legit, even.
What do?
Well, I mean,
We just I would say we kind of slowly approach going forward, but just approach as a group. Tom, you want to move us all?
Sure.
hmm.
We'll just all follow in Raleigh's lead.
Can I make
Bug
that check
person.
again?
Sure. You are getting closer.
Oh, hey, quick question.
Yeah.
The guy that's been with us this whole time,
Oof.
what's his name? Shmuel?
Shalim.
Shamil.
He was heading towards the respite, right?
Yeah.
I forget. I know we talked.
He was heading towards Memnon,
Oh, well,
but I mean, he's not gonna.
he's not going there in alone.
Yeah.
By the way, we have been bandaging him up by giving him good berries and trying to keep him.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
So yes, in Raleigh, you do notice, this is among their caravan.
What the fuck is that thing?
It's about 8 feet tall, walking around wielding several weapons.
Knowledge?
Yes, knowledge,
Nature.
nature.
Yeah!
Oof.
This appears to be a thrycreen.
It's a monster.
Gesundheit.
It is some sort of intelligent insectoid creature.
Are they generally nice?
They are generally not. They're very standoffish and rarely enjoy communicating with people of any sort of variety. The fact that one would be along with a caravan is odd to you.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Whoa!
You note that it's very alert stance and its
It's
height constantly kind of careening over and looking around, looking over people. It appears to be on guard, on watch even.
Has it spotted us?
Let me see. It has not, as far as you're aware.
I motion for the group to stop. And I kind of quietly convey bug person. Nice.
Tom,
Might be trap.
would I have history of knowing if these creatures can be friendly? Or
So
friendly-ish?
they typically only stick to themselves and their own like tribes. It's very rare to see a solitary one.
Ooh.
That's this odd part.
Okay.
So,
but have they been known to work for caravans or work for bandits?
It's not known for them to work
With anybody, period.
at all.
the fact that one is out here with people is disconcerting.
Yeah, it's you're not entirely sure they understand the concept of commerce, money, etc. The idea of it working for someone would seem odd.
Yeah, plus this is a place of peace where people gather. Why would a bug person that does be here?
Yeah, this is weird.
So I motion for the for the group to stop, and I'd like to cast invisibility on myself and sneak my way up there.
Okay.
I knock an arrow.
And I'm going to use
roll stealth.
I'm going to use shadow while I'm invisible.
Still roll stealth.
Do I get advantage?
Yes, of course. You can still make noise.
I can make noise in the sand.
or be smelled.
Oh, I best not fart. Okay. Whoosh. Bye bye. Come on with advantage, baby. Woohoo!
Oh, goddamn. Well, move wherever the hell you want. Assuming it's within dim light or shadows.
Dim light or shadows?
Yeah,
Well,
basically just not within the actual like bright light.
Well, I'm invisible. It doesn't matter.
That's true. Move wherever the hell you want.
Okay.
As
If
you
you're
approach,
invisible,
you
do you cast a
see that.
Nope.
Nope. You see that there are 5 men. They look well dressed and well worn for the desert, for long travel. They are wielding spears and heavy crossbows. Some of them are tending to the animals. Others are packing up supplies. You do see one person seems to be kneeling down in front of what looks like a well,
Mm-hmm.
and they seem to be in form of supplication. They're kneeled down as if meditating or praying.
Well, this must be the shrine they spoke of.
Could be.
Do they? There's no evidence of violence, is there?
Nope. If you're looking for blood or anything like that, there isn't any that you can find.
About their clothing, would I be able to tell if they're like dressed in like if they're a mercenary company that has a set regalia or like
Insight.
All right. Nope.
No clue.
Not sure about these ones.
Naswada, Zaya, and pretty much everyone except for Scrox. I need a perception check.
Oh boy.
At disadvantage.
Oof.
Can I keep moving or am I stopped for now?
For fuck's sake.
You can keep moving.
Tom, at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Unless
Let
you
me-
have
I
dark
had
vision.
my eyes closed.
Perception. There we
So I
go.
know it's not on the map, but can I peek in the back of their wagon?
Yeah.
What's in it?
It looks like there are some heavily bound crates and chests. They are all tied down.
Any emblems on the crates like for trade companies?
Roll knowledge history, and Theron immediately snaps at attention, turns his head around, and looks up at the moon.
Oh no.
And Naswada, or no, you rolled a 10
10.
technically from that. Zaya, you follow
I
his
rolled a
gaze.
9
Oh.
because I have disadvantage.
Nobody follows his gaze.
Yeah, no. Theron kind of crouches down, raises his hackles, wings are out, he is in full alert.
Goes beep boop.
Yeah, pointing like a pointer dog to the north.
Oh wait,
The
what about our
best
companion
fucking
friend?
But
Did,
if we
did he
notice
say
this,
anything?
aren't we gonna look?
I think a water genasi doesn't have dark
Yeah,
vision.
you could roll
Oh.
again.
I mean, he can still roll.
He doesn't have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision. He said to just roll with disadvantage.
Oh.
At this point, you can roll with not advantage or disadvantage. This is a regular perception
Okay.
roll.
So we should all roll again.
Yeah, I think this is more. Did we hear him go into? Yeah.
Beep boop, son.
Naswata,
We heard there at least react to something.
you look up, you follow his gaze, and it's
I did
looking
it.
at the moon, and you don't see it at first because it's not like quite in the moonlight, but it rises after a couple of beats,
No.
and
rock.
eventually
No.
it interposes itself in between you and the moon, and you see the silhouette
Of a big leathery asshole.
of a big, leathery, bat bird-like creature barreling towards you. It's like maybe 300 feet away.
Run. Run!
I start
We're still in
running
the
and I
dark.
just shout. I start getting like the camel's moon, like
Well,
Vrock.
hold on.
What
Dreadhawk,
yeah.
you take a look and you note that you're looking for some kind of crest,
Like
and
trading companies
Yep.
mark their goods.
You managed to find the emblem of House Gamma of the noble house.
This is a caravan for House Gamma, huh? At least that's what it would appear.
Yes.
Hmm.
And another thing you note,
Yep.
so someone said they came running down shouting
That'd be
about
me.
the rock.
But I'm like grabbing the camels and like moving them. Like,
All right, and what exactly are you saying?
everybody move! There's a Vrock coming.
Okay. So, Dreadhawk, roll insight real quick.
House Gamma. Do I have any bonuses?
No.
Eh.
You note that the bug creature is the first to notice, and it looks at the individual who is knelt down, facing away from him, and it doesn't say anything, it doesn't make any noise, but seems to be alerted to it. And he raises his hand and kind of gives this. He snaps his finger, and the bug goes in full alert, like draws its weapons, is prepared.
So he's somehow able to command this thing non-verbally.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a pet.
The rest of the guards all kind of ready themselves. They're not really sure what the hell's going on.
What house is it?
Gamma.
What's that bug thing called?
Thrycreen. THRIKREEN.
Nick has to shave and stuff for work because it's getting close to that
Okay.
time.
I think it's a good place to end it.
This would be a good place to stop then.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, and I had to check because it's been a while. Gamma family is the one that my family doesn't get along with, and also
Correct.
the one where we found the corpse, right?
Yes.
At the beginning? Okay.
It is the one that of note.
It's the one we don't want.
Yes, in 2 weeks. Okay. All right. Good job, everyone.